My name's Tom Helling, and I'm traveling from Maine to Mexico with this cross to remind people about Jesus, because I know even an unbeliever sees this cross. It puts Jesus in their head for a second, and they all know what it means. And if he can be in there for a second, then he can go to work and be there for an eternity. My thing's not about religion at all. It's about a belief in Christ, because even Jesus said it, in the Bible. He said that he called all the Pharisees and the teachers of religious law back then snakes and vipers because of their religious beliefs. He said, "You're a bunch of snakes and vipers. The only true religion is taking care of widows and orphans and people in their time of need and keeping yourself pure from the world. The rest of it is man-made traditions, and that's okay. That's how they worship God. But the thing about it is, religion can cause a lot of wars, and you don't need religion to find Christ and have a spiritual, a spiritual life." I don't want to comment about politicians because, for one thing, I'm not one, and I barely know what I'm doing day to day, let alone what those government officials are doing. I will say this, that the world seems to be in pretty bad shape, and I can only guess at why, but I'm not gonna bash anybody, because just like maybe Mr. Obama wouldn't be able to come do my job, I'm sure that I couldn't do his job. So until I stand in somebody else's shoes, I don't want to comment about how well they're doing. I've walked for 70 days, approximately, let's say 750, 770 miles so far, and I've got probably about 3,000 miles to go yet to get to Tucson, Arizona. That's where I flew up from. I flew from Tucson to Maine, basically, to start walking, and 60 miles south of Tucson is the Mexican border, Nogales, Mexico, and that's where I'm going to go, and that's where I'll finish this leg of my journey. To me, the message is that God takes care of you every day. He's taking care of me every day. I've always had food and water and a place to stay every day, okay? I got off the bus with 20 bucks in my pocket and I was scared to death. Somehow, I've had enough money for a meal and food, food and a room to stay every day. I've had water, and for a long time I was still smoking. I had cigarettes. God took care of me. I haven't had to ask or beg anybody for a thing. Everything's just been given to me. I don't knock on any doors. I don't approach anybody. They come to me, they give me money, they give me food, they give me water. God doing it. Now, that's where my faith comes in, because he promised me in the Bible that he would take care of me every day, and I'm putting my faith in him, and it's through my faith that he's working and doing this stuff. He told me he'd take care of me, and he is. It's not a coincidence. It's, God works through people too, and good godly people come to me to give. I don't expect somebody that doesn't believe in the Bible to come up and hand me money or offer me a place to live. It's our fellow beliefs. It's being united in one belief about Christ that makes us help each other. I was my own boss. I owned my own company in Tucson, Arizona. It was a construction company. I owned it for 17 years. And as I pushed drugs and alcohol away, that started about 7 years ago. But I had relapses and stuff. But as I pushed it away, I realized that I had to get rid of all the distractions in my life, because as the drugs went away, I started getting addicted to more money, more work, more employees, more tools, more trucks, more Harleys, all that stuff. So I gave it all away. I gave my company to my best employee. I gave him my truck and tools, and I gave all my personal possessions to a guy from Jersey, actually, Tom's River. He was living in Tucson. He was working for me part-time, and I gave him all my personal possessions. I bought a pair of Red Wing boots and a backpack, and I took off.